So hi guys, welcome back to the channel. The topic for today is very special. I'll be talking about mistakes photographers make on their photographic journeys. Number one, getting a crop sensor camera. One, two. This is not in any way to bash you or make you feel bad if you've gotten a crop sensor camera, but it's a big mistake a lot of photographers make. If I had known, and I wish you know now, get a full frame camera. And this can be either DSLR or mirrorless, right? We are in an age where things are improving, and getting a crop sensor is quite limiting because every crop sensor comes with magnification factor. I think for Canon is like 1.6, 1.5, for Nikon is like 1.4, it's 1.5. So any lens you put on a crop sensor camera is multiplied by the magnification factor. So if you put the 50 mm on the crop sensor camera, you're getting almost like 5 mm. So get a full frame. Full frame gives you more versatility. It gives you a high dynamic range. You are getting the view, the angle of view as it should be. And then the colors are sweet. Trust me, get a full frame camera. Don't make a mistake of getting a crop sensor. Number two, not practicing enough. A lot of photographers, they are gadgets driven. We love gadgets so much that we don't practice with the things we have, right? I have my crop sensor camera and I know how to use it so well because I practice a lot. Practice a lot, collaborate with photographers, collaborate with makeup artists, with designers, with fashion brands and everything, and create. Practice. You need to practice because when you are shooting that event, when you are shooting that wedding, when you are shooting that portrait, you don't want to make a mistake of shit, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But because you've practiced a lot, you get to understand how the situation works. So practice. Number three, not having a website. A lot of us feel like, Instagram is, yes, I have Instagram, I have Twitter, I have all the social media platforms, but you don't have as much control as you should or you will have as when you have a website. Websites gives you, okay, let me put it this way, right? There are images I took 2 years ago that you probably have to scroll so much on my Instagram before you see it. But on my website, I can put the best of the best images on my website. That anybody that comes there knows that, okay, this is the photographer we want to shoot. We love his work because of his portfolio. So your website gives you more control, more versatility, more freedom to do anything you want to do. So get your website, have your website, ensure you have your portfolio on your website. You don't necessarily have to always, yes, Instagram is good. Everybody wants to get your Instagram, but even apart from that, right, brands that you might want to work with, right, people you might want to work with, industries you might want to work with, would like to see your website. They want to see things you are doing. You don't limit yourself to just Instagram. You want to expand your horizon. You want to expand your reach to the world, right? World Wide Web, basically. You want to increase your reach. So that's number three. Number four, I know you love Berg's work. I know you love Peter McNally's work. I know you love GOP's work. I know you love Subrai's work. I know you love Lindsay Handler's work. I know you love Ali's work, right? But comparison is not good, right? Because we are photographers, we tend to compare our work, right? We are on a journey. We are learning each day. We are learning with each photo shoot, with each event, with each time you carry your camera and go out to shoot. So don't compare your work. Don't compare yourself with another photographer, right? You're on this journey and you're doing amazingly well. Know that and know peace. Number five, I'm guilty. See, there was a video I was supposed to release like 2 weeks ago, but me being myself, I was like, I'm going to trust my memory card. My memory card is not going to mess up. I didn't back up. I don't have the content anymore. Though it was not content that I was supposed to deliver to a client. So that's what is saving me. But I'll give you scenarios. I'll be vulnerable, right? So there was a wedding. No, there was the birthday I covered. Lucy, I'm very sorry about this. I'll always apologize, right? I covered our 21st year birthday photo shoot, event actually, and I didn't back up. A moment of silence for myself, and I misplaced the pictures, and my friend did forgive me for a year. So this is to you photographers, beginners, intermediate, and professional. Back up your work. Number six, losing touch with your clients. I know that you meet a lot of people, photographers meet a lot of people, but your clients, you should not lose touch with your clients because your clients are amazing people. Your clients can be return clients, they can be return customers, they can give you the influence you don't have. They can, I'm not saying you should shoot for influence, but they can introduce you to people that will also book your work, book your art, book your photography. So don't lose touch with your clients. Reach out to your clients. Get an email list. Drop a call. Hi, I just called to check in on you to see how you're doing. I basically love to check in on my client once in a while. So check in on your client. Number 7. Okay. So for us that we started photography quite early, right? We used to do a lot of pro bono jobs. Oh my God, we used to do a lot of free jobs. Please, know your worth. Don't shoot free work. It's very easy for people to be like, he's just starting. Let's let him do it for free. We give him, connects. We give him, publicity for it. Don't do that. Your gadgets are expensive. Your camera, even your crop sensor is expensive. Your lenses are expensive. Value yourself. Charge your worth. And I believe that it's what I just said now. You'll be charging. So if you're just starting, if you're an intermediate, charge your worth. Even sometimes you might also give discounts. Ensure you charge something that you know that, okay, I'm proud of what I charge. Number 8. This one. Number 8. I think I should have started with this one, but number 8. Thinking photography is not capital intensive. Trust me. Your gadgets are expensive. Your lens is expensive. Your speed light is expensive. Your strobe is expensive. The backdrop, everything is expensive. Photography is money intensive. You need money to buy gadgets. Let me give an example. I'm sure you might be watching this, from another country, but here in Nigeria, 2 years ago, right, I bought this Trend 4-70 Sigma Art lens at like 600k. Now, this lens is 1.2 M. That is 1,200,000 naira. That is double the price. Photography is very capital intensive. You need to know that if you are going to venture in this journey, if you are going to start even as an intermediate and as a professional, you need to know that photography is very capital intensive. Number 9, overloading and exhausting yourself, right? Because we are photographers, we tend to do the job of the marketer, the social media manager, the graphic designer, the photographer, the director. They're basically doing everything. So it can be quite stressful. Let's not even talk about the fact that you still have to travel, you have to move, you have to drive. You get there, you start shooting, you wake up as early as 6, you wake up as early as 4, shoot to like 7, 8, 9. That's if there's no after party. So photography can be a little overloading and it can be stressful, and that leads to delegating, right? Delegate your jobs. Delegate things you don't need to do. Delegate things that, yes, sometimes you might not get the full money, but so you're raising yourself of the stress of having to do everything by yourself, right? Delegate your editing, your retouching if you can. Delegate to someone that will create the photo book for you. But you don't have to sit down with 1,000 pictures or 400 pictures and selecting pictures for a photo book, right? Delegate, right? That leads us to number 10, not taking a break and not embarking on personal projects. So the reason why we do personal projects is because it helps fuel our creativity. It's very easy for us to get burnt out, right? And embarking on personal projects, embarking on things that you like to have in your portfolio, or creating arts, creating pictures that are amazing, that you be like, I took time out to do this, right? It's very good, because if you don't do that, you just get into the space of just creating for others and not creating for yourself. So take time out. Like I said, practice, but that also leads to creating personal projects. You can steal ideas. You can, take ideas left, right, and center and create the things you want to do. Those are the 10 things I think photographers are making a mistake of. And if there's more, like I said, understand your gadgets, read your manual, and ensure to know what works, right? To focus better, there are points you should to focus on. So ensure you know all these things. So these are the mistakes I think photographers are making. And if you enjoyed the video, I know you enjoyed the video. So you know what I'm talking about. Click the subscribe button. Share with your friends, with your photographer friends, with anyone who is trying to embark into the photography journey. And don't forget to subscribe and like and leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next video. Bye.